So this is my Mac Pro, and the reason it's here and not on my desk is because it's broken. As you can tell, I'm very pleased about that. Basically, I started having some video issues. As you guys know, if you've seen my setup video, or at least episode 1, you know that I push a lot of pixels out of this little beast. It's been video editing since its birth, since it got here. I don't know if that has to do with it specifically or if it's just a defect, but what I'm getting now is a lot of video artifacting. It's basically a garbled mess somewhere within your video feed that exists on your display. Now, generally that means there's something wrong with your graphics card. Well, in this case, possibly both graphics cards, because it has dual D700s. This is a very expensive system. So that brings me to the next part. It is covered under AppleCare warranty. This system is close to $10,000. Now, before you write your comment about how crazy that is and obscene, just remember that I use this for work on a daily basis. It's produced hundreds of videos. I'm looking at it right now like I'm proud of it or something. But yes, it's produced hundreds of videos, and saving time is money in this business. Yes, you could build a PC similar to this one, similar in functionality if you wanted to. Nonetheless, I need to get this thing fixed so it can go back to my desk and it can go back to editing videos, which is essentially what it loves to do most. I just kissed my computer. Anyways, it's covered under AppleCare, as I said before, and that's important because AppleCare on this is like $250 or $300, and the system is worth a lot more money than that. If this wasn't covered under AppleCare, it would cost me quite a bit of money. To be exact, they've ordered in a new logic board, which is $423, 2 new graphics cards, obviously, since I said this has dual D700s. This is just to be sure they've got it covered. Those are $310 each. They ordered in a new DIMM of memory, 16 gigabytes. And lastly, the labor charge is on this order sheet as well. The total lump sum figure for this repair is about $1,400 if it weren't covered under AppleCare. Ouch! Yes, I've used it hard. Now the next point of this video, since it is going in for repairs, it got me a little bit concerned about privacy. As you know, I'm a fairly public figure. Well, you know who I am. And I make videos about products. Sometimes I talk about Apple. Sometimes I make videos like this. And of course, this thing has a lot of personal information on it that I think should be protected. So what I'm gonna do before I bring this in for that physical repair is I'm gonna remove the SSD and all of my personal information that goes with it. And it's actually not too difficult to do. That's why I have this Torx T8 screwdriver right here. There is some good documentation online as well from Apple themselves about how to remove the SSD. But I'm gonna show you here just for the sake of it. Start by lifting this up. That's a beautiful sound. And then over here you can see where it's located. This is the SSD. It's tiny, as you can tell. And it's a single Torx T8 screw. To remove it, remove this screw here, and then simply lift it out of the place where it's secured and connected to the logic board. Now, some of you might be thinking, how will they fix your device if you've taken out the SSD and they can't test it to see if the repair worked? They can actually boot these things off of external drives and do all the testing necessary. They don't need this internal drive or my personal information in order to check if the repair has worked and they're no longer seeing video artifacting. But for me, it's worthwhile for one screw and an easy removal. Why not take the drive out and not have to worry about them going through my stuff? God knows what's on there. So I felt like this was an important thing to share with you guys for various reasons. Obviously, my main editing machine is going to be out of commission for a little while, but also since you come to me for product information and whatnot, I thought, why not report on something that's happened to me as a regular product user over the extended life cycle of a very expensive computer product. This is real reporting right here, and if anyone else runs into this issue, now they have a video at least talking about it, because I found it kind of hard to track down videos like this one. I think that's probably because there aren't that many Mac Pros out there comparative to more consumer-facing products. Anyway, guys, that wraps up this video. It is time to put this top back on the Mac Pro, bring it in to the Apple Store, and say goodbye for a little while. I'll be thinking about you. I hope you guys are thinking about the Mac Pro as well. How many videos have come through this thing? Videos that you guys have enjoyed. If you guys enjoyed this content, make sure to leave a thumbs up down below. Thanks as always for watching, and I will catch you on the next episode very soon. Later, guys.